know you found this letter on the table in the hall. I know the weight of silence is heavy on the wall. You've been running from your shadows, carrying the blame. But I didn't leave this world, son, to leave you with the shame. My hands are finally resting, my race is finally run. I'm writing this to tell you that the battle has been won. After I am gone, don't let the guilt hold on. The ledger has been wiped, the dark is giving way to dawn. The grace of God is wider than the miles you chose to roam. My love outlives the grave, son, so let it guide you home. So let it guide you home. Kept the porch light burning every night you stayed away. I spent my fading breath just asking heaven that you'd pray. There ain't no angry ghost here, no disappointment left behind. Just a father who is resting with a quiet, peaceful mind. I know you think you broke me when you walked out through that door, but love is built for breaking, that's what a father's for. After I am gone, don't let the guilt hold on. The ledger has been wiped, the dark is giving way to dawn. The grace of God is wider than the miles you chose to roam. My love outlives the grave, son, so let it guide you home. He took my rugged hand, he said, my boy is forgiven, part of a greater plan. So pack away your sorrow, lay your heavy burdens down. I'll be waiting by the river, just outside of heaven's town. You don't owe me an apology, you only owe him praise for carrying us both through all our darkest days. After I am gone, don't let the guilt hold on. The ledger has been wiped, the dark is giving way to dawn. The grace of God is wider and the miles you chose to roam. My love outlives the grave, I've read the ending, I don't need another look. The house is quiet and my bones are feeling cold, but there's a promise that is richer than this gold. I watched you wander down a road of dust and pain, and though the winter brought the bitter freezing rain, I kept my faith anchored to the Maker's word, the truest comfort that this old man ever heard. I will see you again, beyond the reach of the sorrow and the sin. It ain't a wish whispered softly in the dark, it is a promise etched upon my failing heart. When the river is crossed and the earthly ties suspend, by the grace of the Father, I will see you again. The clock is ticking and my eyes are growing dim. I'm making peace and yielding everything to Him. I left the porch light shining for you all these years, and soaked these floorboards in 1,000 silent tears. If I don't hear your footsteps walking through that door, before my weary feet step on the golden shore, don't you despair, don't you carry any dread. Just hold on to the words the Savior said. I will see you again, beyond the reach of the sorrow and the sin. It ain't a wish whispered softly in the dark, it is a promise etched upon my failing heart. When the river is crossed and the earthly ties suspend, by the grace of the Father, I will see you again. The grave is nothing but a doorway to the light. It has no power and it cannot win the night. So if you come back home and find my empty chair, just look up to the sky, my boy, I'm waiting there. I will see you again, beyond the reach of the sorrow and the sin. It ain't a wish whispered softly in the dark, it is a promise etched upon my failing heart. When the river is crossed and the earthly ties suspend, by the grace of the Father, I will I'll see you again. No more waiting, no more miles, just the healing and the perfect light. The sun is setting on this hardwood floor. I hear the evening wind rattle the screen door. My hands are tired, my seasons are passing by. I see the quiet worry gathering in your eyes. We've had our distance, we've had our bitter rain, but the Lord is washing away the final stain. Don't you weep for the time we couldn't save, or the earthly body that's bound for the grave. When my chair is empty at the kitchen table, when my voice is just an echo down the hall, don't you stare at the dust, don't you focus on the loss. I've laid my heavy burdens at the cross. Remember the grace, remember the fights. I'm leaving my love to sit with you tonight. Yeah, the seats might be bare, but the love is still right there. You wandered, and it tore my heart in two, but there was never a day I stopped praying for you. Soon I'll take a journey where you cannot come just yet, to a river that washes every last regret. So when you pour the coffee and you see my vacant place, I don't wanna see a shadow on your face. I want you to know I'm standing in the sun. My earthly vigil is finally done. When my chair is empty at the kitchen table, when my voice is just an echo down the hall, don't you stare at the dust, don't you focus on the loss. I've laid my heavy burdens at the cross. Remember the grace, remember the fight. I'm leaving my love to sit with you tonight. Yeah, the seats might be bare, but the love is still right there. It just travels to a brighter, better day. Don't look at the empty wood, look up to the sky. Wipe that bitter teardrop from your eye. Keep your faith, my child, let the Savior be your guide. I'll be waiting for you on the other side. When my chair is empty at the kitchen table, when my voice is just an echo down the hall, don't you stare at the dust, don't you focus on the loss. I've laid my heavy burdens at the cross. Remember the grace, remember the fight. I'm leaving my love to sit with you tonight. Yeah, the seat might be bare, but the love is still right there. I'm leaving my love right there. Don't look at the empty space, son, I'm finally home. Lord, my bones are getting heavy, and my breathing's growing thin. I have carried all this sorrow, now I'm giving it to Him. This old house is full of echoes of a boy who ran away. I've been staring through the window, counting every passing day. Now my hands ain't strong enough to keep the porch light burning bright, and I can feel the shadows calling me into the night. I've carried all this guilt and let the years just slip right past, but I know this failing body isn't ever gonna last. So I'm looking beyond the skies, where the Savior wipes the tears from these tired eyes, past the bitter earthly sorrow, past the aching and the pain, to a place where wandering children come back home again. I'm trading this fragile dust for a holy price, and I'll be waiting for you beyond the skies. There's an empty chair beside me and a Bible on my knee. I've been reading about the Father, how He sets the captives free. I can't walk the miles to find you, son, my race is almost run, but I'm leaving you forgiveness for the things that you have done. When the silence finally settles and you see my resting place, don't you look down at the dirt, boy, look up to the realm of grace. 'Cause I'm looking beyond the skies, where the Savior wipes the tears from these tired eyes, past the bitter earthly sorrow, past the aching and the pain, to a place where wandering children come back home again. I'm trading this fragile dust for a holy prize, and I'll be waiting for you beyond the sky. I'm gone, just follow where the light is breaking, right beyond the dawn. Yeah, I'm looking beyond the skies, where the Savior wipes the tears from these tired eyes, past the bitter earthly sorrow, past the aching and the pain, to a place where wandering children come back home again. I'm trading this fragile dust for a holy prize, and I'll be waiting for you beyond the skies. I'll be waiting, my boy. Look up, just look up. Calendar pages are curling up and brown. It's been a long, hard winter in this quiet little town. I heard the whispers of the trouble that you found, but my door was never locked when you hit the ground. You think the bridges that you burned to turn to ash, you think you traded your salvation for the dash, but my forgiveness isn't tethered to the past. 'Cause love lives on, stronger than the ache, deeper than the choices that a wandering soul can make. It outlasts the bitter nights, it survives the final dawn, even when this old breathing body's gone. Through the miles, through the tears, through the wrongs, yeah, love lives on. are shaking as I strike this wooden match to light the solitary candle by the latch. I'm making peace with all the things I couldn't save, and I'm preparing for the quiet of the grave. I know you feel you stray too far to find the grace, but there ain't a mile on earth that my prayers cannot erase. Death is just a shadow passing across my face, 'cause love lives on, stronger than the ache, deeper than the choices that a wandering soul can make. It outlasts the bitter nights, it survives the final dawn, even when this soul breathing body's gone. Through the miles, through the tears, through the wrongs, yeah, love lives on. Into the grace of God, it cannot be buried, it cannot be undone, 'cause love lives on, stronger than the ache, deeper than the choices that my wandering boy could make. It outlasts the bitter nights, it survives the final dawn, even when this soul breathing body's gone. Through the miles, through the tears, through the wrongs, yeah, love lives on. It lives on, my son, it survives the grave. I'm leaving it right here for you. The grave ain't strong. No. The doctor shook his head and closed his little book. I saw the final shadow hiding in his look. My breathing's getting heavy, my walking's gotten slow, but there is a stubborn fire burning down below. I know you're out there wandering, lost out in the rain, thinking that this silence means I gave up on the pain. But I've been talking to the Maker every single night, getting my soul in order, getting the ledger right. 'Cause the grave ain't strong, no, the dirt ain't deep, it's just a quiet room for a tired man to sleep. It can't hold back the morning, it can't erase the past, it can't break the kind of love that God built to last. So when they lay my body down and roll the heavy stone, just remember my wandering boy. The grave ain't strong. The porch light burning, I left the gate unlocked. Through all the silent winters, through every ticking clock, I know the guilt is heavy, the miles are long and hard, but grace is growing wild right in our own backyard. You think that when I pass away the story finally ends, but death is just the doorway where forever begins. I'm waiting in the river, I'm stepping in the tide, but I ain't leaving you, son, I'm just on the other side. Cause the grave ain't strong, no, the dirt ain't deep, it's just a quiet room for a tired man to sleep. It can't hold back the morning, it can't erase the past, it can't break the kind of love that God built to last. So when they lay my body down and roll the heavy stone, just remember my wandering boy. The grave ain't strong. Just a thief who thinks he's won the war, but he don't know the Savior standing at the door. He can take the flesh and bone, he can steal the breath, but he can't touch the spirit. He has no claim on death. Oh, I'm standing on the promise, I'm walking in the light. Yeah, the grave ain't strong, no, the dirt ain't deep, it's just a quiet room for a tired man to sleep. It can't hold back the morning, it can't erase the past, can't break the kind of love that God built to last. So when they lay my body down and roll the heavy stone, just remember my wandering boy. The grave ain't strong, it ain't strong enough to keep me from you. It ain't strong enough to hold back the love. I'll see you in the light, son, I'll see you in the light, son. I've walked 1,000,000 miles across this dusty barren ground, looking for a lasting peace that I never really found. I spent my best years waiting by the foggy window pane, praying that my wandering boy would come out of the rain. My hands are scarred and weathered, my eyes are growing dim, but I'm handing all this earthly heavy sorrow up to him. I thought this life was everything, I held on way too tight, but now I see the shoreline glowing softly in the night. 'Cause heaven was my home right from the very start. This broken world was just a place to test a father's heart. The tears we cried, the empty chairs, the long and bitter miles will fade away like shadows in the light smile. I'm just a weary traveler, laying down his heavy load. Heaven was my home, I'm just reaching the end of the road. Though you carry bags of guilt out on that lonely street, I wish I could have been the solid ground beneath your feet. I made my share of missteps, Lord knows I lost my way, but grace has washed the ledger clean, there are no debts to pay. So do not stand beside my grave and let your spirit break. This temporary world is just a breath we had to take. I'm trading in my aching bones for wings I couldn't see. I'm walking through the doorway into eternity. 'Cause heaven was my home right from the very start. This broken world was just a place to test a father's heart. The tears we cried, the empty chairs, the long and bitter miles will fade away like shadows in the light of mercy smile. A weary traveler, laying down his heavy load. Heaven was my home, I'm just reaching the end of the road. This flesh is just a rental, this house is only wood. I'd stay right here and hold you if only I could. But the angels are singing, the Father's door is wide, and there ain't no more suffering upon the other side. So keep your eyes on Jesus when you feel you're all alone, and I'll be right there waiting on the steps up to the throne. Yes, heaven was my home right from the very start. This broken world was just a place to test a father's heart. The tears we cried, the empty chairs, the long and bitter miles will fade away like shadows in the light of mercy smile. I'm just a weary traveler, laying down his heavy load. Heaven was my home, I'm just reaching the end of the road. I'm just reaching the end of the road. Don't you cry for me, son, I'm finally home. I see you standing by the old oak tree, staring at the stone that's got the name of me. Your shoulders heavy with the weight of years, watering the dry earth with your bitter tears. You think the silence means that I am gone, but the Father called me up to see the dawn. I traded in my pain for wings of white, and I ain't leaving you alone tonight. I'm the whisper in the wind when the house gets still. I'm the shadow of the pine on the evening hill. Don't you let the heavy sorrow pull your spirit down. I've laid my weary body in the holy ground. Love doesn't die when the breathing ends. I'm right beside you, the whisper in the wind. I know you carry all the words you couldn't say, the mouths that kept you running, the years you stayed away. But up here in the light, the past is washed clean. There ain't no walls of anger standing in between. I left the porch light on until my very last breath, to show you that forgiveness conquers even death. So wipe away the guilt that's blinding your eyes. I'm watching over you from the other side of the skies. I'm the whisper in the wind when the house gets still. I'm the shadow of the pine on the evening hill. Don't you let the heavy sorrow pull your spirit down. I've laid my weary body in the holy ground. Love doesn't die when the breathing ends. I'm right beside you, the whisper in the wind. Walking in the light until your journey's through. And when you reach the golden gates, I'll be holding them for you. Laid my weary body in the holy ground. Love doesn't die when the breathing ends. I'm right beside you, the whisper in the wind. I'm right beside you, child. Listen to the trees, that's me. Don't despair, I'm already home. burning low. I've packed my bags, I haven't far to go. I know the tears are welling in your eyes, but don't you look at me and say goodbye. I've fought the ache, I've carried all the weight, but now I'm standing by the golden gate. This tired flesh is finally letting go to find the peace the living cannot know. Oh, the dirt is just a shadow, the grave is just a door. The pain of all these broken years won't hurt us anymore. It ain't a tragic ending when the earthly tether thins. It's just the starting line of grace where forever begins. Spent a lifetime staring down the drive, just praying that my wandering boy survived. And though I have to leave this house behind, my love is staying, echoing in your mind. The ledger's clean, the heavy debt is paid. Don't let your spirit linger in the shade. The Lord has washed the bitter miles away, and I am walking to a brighter day. Oh, the dirt is just a shadow, the grave is just a door. The pain of all these broken years won't hurt us anymore. It ain't a tragic ending when the earthly tether thins. It's just the starting line of grace where forever begins. Trading in this quiet house to hear the angels sing. So keep your eyes on heaven when you feel you're all alone, 'cause I'll be waiting on the porch of our eternal home. Oh, the dirt is just a shadow, the grave is just a door. The pain of all these broken years won't hurt us anymore. It ain't a tragic ending when the earthly tether thins. It's just the starting line of grace where forever begins. It's where it all begins, my boy. The waiting is See you staring at the floorboards, carrying the shame, whispering apologies and drowning in the blame. You think the love you missed is buried in the past, and the shadows that you walk in are always gonna last. I know I wasn't perfect, Lord knows I let you down, when you went searching for a savior in some lonely distant town. But you gotta lift your eyes, child, look up to the light. Leave your heavy burdens in the middle of the night. Stop looking at the wreckage, stop counting every scar. The Maker's love can reach you no matter where you are. The grace you've been chasing is pouring from the skies. Forgiveness is waiting. You just gotta lift your eyes. My voice is getting weaker, my hands are turning cold. This temporary body is fragile now and old. I can't undo the distance or the years you stayed away, but I can point you to the heaven where the broken get to stay. The love I failed to give you, you can find it up above. So rest your weary spirit in His everlasting love. 'Cause you gotta lift your eyes, child, look up to the light. Leave your heavy burdens in the middle of the night. Stop looking at the wreckage, stop counting every scar. The Maker's love can reach you no matter where you are. The grace you've been chasing is pouring from the skies. Forgiveness is waiting. You just gotta lift your there's nothing left to owe. I've washed the ledger clean, boy, before it's time to go. So leave your heavy heartache right here beside my bed, and take the peace of Jesus on the road that lies ahead. You gotta lift your eyes, child, look up to the light. Leave your heavy burdens in the middle of the night. Stop looking at the wreckage, stop counting every scar. The Maker's love can reach you no matter where you are. The grace you've been chasing is pouring from the skies. Forgiveness is waiting. You just gotta lift your eyes. You just gotta lift your eyes. Look up, my child, look up. I'll be watching from the light. lights fading softly on the bedroom floor. I hear the angels whispering right outside my door. My breath is getting shallow, my hands are growing cold, but there's a quiet beauty in a story fully told. I know you're standing by me with a heavy breaking heart. You think this is the moment where we finally fall apart, but the final goodbye isn't the end. It's just a bend in the river, my wandering friend. The tears that you're crying will wash away the pain, and the love that I'm leaving is all that will remain. I'm stepping out of sorrow, surrendering my breath, 'cause there is a promise that is stronger than death. Yeah, the final goodbye isn't the end. I see the years of wandering written on your face, but child, you've always been surrounded by His grace. Don't let the guilt of yesterday keep you in the night. I'm leaving you my blessing as I walk into the light. I close my tired eyes and smile, 'cause I know the Maker's plan. I'm letting go of this old world to hold His righteous hand, 'cause the final goodbye isn't the end. It's just a bend in the river, my wandering friend. The tears that you're crying will wash away the pain, and the love that I'm leaving is all that will remain. I'm stepping out of sorrow, surrendering my breath, 'cause there is a promise that is stronger than death. Yeah, the final goodbye is at the end. This earth is just a shadow, a temporary state. The grave is just the place we wash the weary dust away. So dry your eyes and hold on to the faith I leave behind. I'll be waiting in the morning, where the eternal sun will shine. Oh, the final goodbye isn't the end. It's just a bend in the river, my wandering friend. The tears that you're crying will wash away the pain, and the love that I'm leaving is all that will remain. I'm stepping out of sorrow, surrendering my breath, 'cause there is a promise that is stronger than death. Yeah, the final goodbye isn't the end. it's not the end, my child. It's just the beginning. I'll see you in the morning. Grandfather clock is ticking down the dark. There's a heavy cold ache sitting in my heart. I've been staring through the glass at the empty road, carrying the weight of a heavy, bitter load. The midnight oil is burning down the glass, but I know this earthly shadow isn't gonna last. My bones are getting tired of the freezing rain. I'm ready to surrender all the waiting and the pain. I'm heading past the morning light, where the weary soul gives up the fight. No more watching the driveway, no more walking the floor. The Savior is standing at the open door. The sorrow of the winter is giving way to spring, out past the morning light, where the angels sing. I know you're out there running from the things you've done, but the ledges wash clean my wandering sun. My breathing's getting raspy and my hands are numb, but I'm trusting in the promise of the kingdom to come. I spent 1,000 midnights praying for your soul, asking God to heal you up and make your spirit whole. When the sun comes up and you find my empty bed, just remember all the words of grace I ever said. 'Cause I'm heading past the morning light, where the weary soul finally gives up the fight. No more watching the driveway, no more walking the floor. The Savior is standing at the open door. The sorrow of the winter is giving way to spring, out past the morning light, where the angels sing. The dark stepping out of the sorrow to give peace to my mind. Giving way to spring out past the morning light, where the angels sing. I'm heading past the light, my boy. The long night is over, I'll see you in the sun. Dust is settling on the picture by the bed. I've prayed 1,000 prayers for every tear I've shed. My voice is cracking now, my breathing's getting slow. There's just one final thing I need for you to know. You've walked a broken road out in the bitter rain, carrying the heavy miles and running from the pain. But child, the Lord is gonna wash away the stain. I'm crossing over to a place of perfect light, beyond the heavy shadows of this earthly night, where the wandering is over and the fractured soul is healed, where the promises of heaven are finally revealed. So don't you weep for me when I slip off this chain. I'll meet you in the land where no goodbyes remain. I kept the porch light on to guide you through the dark. I held your every misstep in my failing, tired heart. I know you carry guilt for the years you stayed away, but grace has covered every debt you thought you had to pay. I'm leaving you my Bible and an empty, quiet chair. Just lift your heavy eyes up, son, and know I'm waiting there. The Savior took the distance, and He made the pathway fair. I'm crossing over to a place of perfect light, beyond the heavy shadows of this earthly night, where the wandering is over and the fractured soul is healed, where the promises of heaven separation is a fire in the chest, but the Maker's calling out to give the weary rest. He'll mend the broken family, He'll wipe away the tear. There ain't no room for sorrow, and there ain't no room for fear. I'm walking through the valley, and the water is so clear. Yeah, I'm crossing over to a place of perfect light, beyond the heavy shadows of this earthly night, where the wandering is over and the fractured soul is healed, where the promises of heaven are finally revealed. So don't you weep for me. When I slip off this chain, I'll meet you in the land where no goodbyes remain, where no goodbyes remain. The waiting is over, child. I'm finally home. Night is pulling heavy on the glass. I'm watching my last earthly shadow pass. My hands are letting go of all the reins. I'm stepping out from underneath the pains. I've held the fort as long as I knew how, but a higher voice is calling for me now. The room is quiet and the hour is late. I'm walking softly toward the open gate. I'm stepping out beyond the dawn, where the broken and the weary are withdrawn. I have to leave you on this earthly side, but I'm trusting in the Maker as your guide. He will hold you when this old man's breath is gone. I'll be waiting for you out beyond the dawn. I know your heart is scattered to the wind, running from the places you have been. I spent my life just praying you'd return, and watching every fragile candle burn. I wish that I could stay to see you heal and show you that forgiveness here is real. But now I place my worries at His throne. The Lord will never leave my child alone, 'cause I'm stepping out beyond the dawn, as your guide. He will hold you when this old man's breath is gone. I'll be waiting for you out beyond the dawn. But he who numbers every single star will reach his healing hands right where you are. I'm letting go of everything I see and trusting him to bring you home to me. Yeah, I'm stepping out beyond the dawn, where the broken and the weary are withdrawn. I have to leave you on this earthly side, but I'm trusting in the Maker as your guide. He will hold you when this old man's breath is gone. I'll be waiting for you out beyond the dawn. He's watching over you now, son. I'm stepping into the light. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. The shadows are stretching across the bedroom wall. I can't hear the grandfather clock out in the hall. My vision is blurring, my tired hands are still. I've paid every debt and I've climbed my final hill. I prayed you would make it before my time was through, just to look in your eyes and say I forgive you. But the house is so quiet and the driveway is bare, just an old dying man in a worn out wooden chair. But I'm not alone in the dark of this room. There's a light breaking through the edge of the gloom. The Maker has come for the soul he gave to me. He's washing the miles away and setting me free. I'm leaving my love for you, stitched to the bone. As I cross over the river, I'm not alone. every song, but there ain't no more anger, there ain't no more regret. Just the ocean of grace where the sun has finally set. I feel the Spirit standing right beside my bed, a comforting hand resting soft upon my head. He says that he'll find you wherever you might roam, and guide your wandering spirit safely back home. So I'm not alone in the dark of this room. There's a light breaking through the edge of the gloom. The Maker has come for the soul he gave to me. He's washing the miles away and setting me free. I'm leaving my love for you, stitched to the bone, as I cross over the river. I'm not alone. The tether is breaking, the heavy anchor lifts. I'm floating away on the greatest of his gifts. So if you come back and find my body in the cold, don't you weep for the dust, don't you weep for the old. I'm walking with Jesus, I'm finding my rest. I'm not alone in the dark of this room. There's a light breaking through the edge of the gloom. The Maker has come for the soul he gave to me. He's washing the miles away and setting me free. I'm leaving my love for you, stitched to the bone, as I cross over the river. I'm not